Hello YouTube, and today's Wednesday, and so last night was Tuesday. So I watched The Voice and Scream Queen. So I did not watch the first two episodes, which was a 2-hour premiere last week. So I watched it yesterday, and first reaction is Ariana Grande. Why? Why did she have to die first? Like, it's not okay. Well, technically she didn't die first. From The Red Devil. I absolutely loved the show. It had an intense beginning. Like, that beginning was crazy. I was like, am I sure I'm watching the right show? Because I didn't see anyone at the original cast, like no one. I was like, there's something off here. The Chanels look amazing. I was like, ooh, work it. Then I saw Ariana Grande, I was like, oh, sing it, girl. For some reason, this show really reminds me of Mean Girls. Like, the way they're acting, she has a little posse, except Mean Girls, they have names. They do have names, she just doesn't reference them by their names. But it legitimately reminds me of Mean Girls, like the way they act, the way that they're like, oh, this and that, and this and that. I'm just like, I think Emma Roberts for this part was a brilliant idea. She's a fantastic actor, and she is killing it. In the middle, when the second main character comes in, Grace, Sky, I believe is her real name, the actress. Of course, she's gonna be the crazy white girl that goes towards the danger, like any white girl. She's already doing that in the middle of it when she sees a red devil and she's like, oh, that looks suspicious, let's go see what it is. Now, I love how in this episode, Nick Jonas and Ariana Grande, the two celebrity guests, are like kind of mindless. Like, they're playing characters that they don't know a lot, which is funny because they do know a lot. It's really funny. And then we get introduced by Pete. Pete is a guy who was obsessed with Chanel, not the Chanels, with Chanel, and then gets introduced to Grace and everything, and yeah. So yeah, Pete, at that point when he gave that weird look, I was like, Pete's the killer. Has to be him. The first death was in the beginning with, there are spoilers, so if you don't, spoils. So the first murder was the woman that gave birth, the girl that gave birth because they didn't take her to the hospital. Well, the second one was the maid because someone turned on the fryer. I'm gonna guess it was the Red Devil. I think, so far in the middle of the show, there has been 2 deaths. We have met basically everyone. Keke Palmer is great too, by the way. And the professor reminds me of Chanel. Like, she despised Chanel, and I think it's because they're the exact same person. I think, to be honest, that's what I think. And then we go to the scene with Ariana Grande getting killed. Why are they texting? You want to dance with the devil? Sure. Now I have to kill you. What? Wait! Stabs her. Like, why are we texting, guys? I know it's the 1st century, but, or the 21st century, but really, we have to put in the TV show where murders happen. And then she tweets, Red Devil is attacking me, blah blah blah, please help. No one finds that weird? Like, no one? No one went to go help her? The Chanels walk in there like, oh, we gotta cover this up. I don't understand why she died. And so now in the show there have been 4 murders because I forgot one where the original president before Chanel died because everyone thinks Chanel did it, but it was really the Red Devil. That's when we see the Red Devil in action for the first time. Neck Brace, or Leah Michelle, she's pretty good. She is weird. She plays a very, very weird character, and I saw a preview for next week's episode and I'm like, no. So now we have gone on to the second part of the episode, second episode, Hell Week. In that scene where Grace and Pete are like, okay, let's split up, we're gonna break in illegally, I'm gonna break into the house, you're gonna break into the office. Then she leaves and he gives us this weird look. I'm like, no, it's not okay. I didn't like the look at all. I really thought Pete at that point was the killer. I was like, Pete's definitely the killer. Nick Jonas being gay is awesome. I just want to say that. Nick Jonas being gay is awesome. black security guard. She is the person that I would be in a movie or in a situation like that. Why are you going upstairs? The killer's upstairs. What? Like, she is the one that makes she is the typical person that's not liked. Like, why would, I think Keke Palmer just got dragged into this, like, oh yeah. And then the security guard's friend dies, so that's 5. And then the professor gives this weird look because the 80s girl, the 80s woman that's stuck in the 80s or whatever, she like rides off with the dad, and then has this like, I'm gonna kill someone look. You know that look? Everyone has that look. So I was like, the ending. So Nick dies, we think he dies. They like have him played out, and then at the end we have this weird scene where he's going somewhere, the court, whatever, place where dead bodies go, and then pulls out one, reveals who it is. We see it's Nick, and he's like, so are they working together? So you can obviously tell that whoever, this is when I thought Chad was the killer because they are close. So I was like, confused, very confused. So there's been 5 murders, not 6, because Nick is not really dead. Security guard again is amazing. I love her. She is the highlight of the show. She's comedy relief basically. Now I'm on episode 3, by the way. The secrets are being revealed. Like, the Chanels are giving away secrets. That's crazy. Like, we're finding out things that we did not know. Let's be honest though, we kind of figured that Chad was sleeping with the other Chanels. Kind of figured that. Grace's dad's really weird. The best movie of all time is Texas, what is it? Texas Chainsaw Massacre or whatever. And then after that scene, we see the devil with the chainsaw. The rest of the scene. And Grace, she freaked out. She brings out a taser. Whoop-ah! Poor innocent guy. And then we get to Chanel and Neck Brace. When Neck Brace goes into the closet, it's like, oh my god. One, the closet is amazing. Can I have that closet? Because that's amazing. She is like obsessed. And then Chanel's like, oh, if I make you into not a loser, then I can get Chad back. And like, really, you're gonna benefit yourself? Really? Oh, I hate people like that. So then we get to Chanel number 5, who's losing her mind after Nick, or Bro, whatever his name is in the show, is like, oh, I'm gonna come out gay publicly, and then I'm gonna join your sorority. And Chanel number 5 like freaks out about it, and she's like, no, this can't happen, no. And like the rest of the show, she just freaks out. And then when she finds out that Neck Brace becomes Chanel number 6, she's like, no. She's like, I already have 2 dead Chanels. I need 1 more. I need 3 all the time, apparently. There's one scene, like, you can't tell it with the other scenes because they don't show it. But when the boys, the sorority that Chad goes to, they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna dress in all white because that sounds smart, and then we're gonna go after the Red Devil and everything. There's this point where Chad's about to die and have the chainsaws, and they have bats. I don't know why you would go after someone with a chainsaw with bats. That doesn't make sense. But and then the guy, an unimportant guy, he gets his arms cut off. But you can tell, because his shoulders weren't that broad before, that his arms are just under his jacket. Like, that's the only scene that I have a problem with, is that you can tell. The whole throughout the movie, you can't tell that. But in that specific scene, you can tell. The professor, I believe, is the killer because it just makes sense. And we will find out next week. So now on to The Voice. I did add 2 new people to my team. I added Karen because she's weird. I added the twins as well. So let's go through the list. So Darius Scott. Little pitchy in the beginning, just my. Gwen's face wasn't impressed. Got better as the performance went on. Of course. Got more comfortable. Hit high notes. Love his hair, by the way. Gwen pulled the experience card, like, ooh. So I have the most experience out of everyone here. Adam's cute when he's in battle. I'm just saying he is. He did pick Pharrell because he has a tattoo of Pharrell's like album or something. So he picked Pharrell. Karen, unique voice. That's why I had to have her. She gave me chills. She's on Gwen's team because Gwen's the only one that turned. Krista wanted Pharrell as a coach, not Blake, which is weird because she's country. But she wanted Pharrell because he was down to earth. Fast forward to her turn. Love her country style and voice. But of course she picked Blake because he said the right things. Like, oh, I need you on my team so that we can work together and be good. Jenna had a great performance and no one turned, which is crazy. And the other reason why no one turned is because she was giving a performance that she wasn't supposed to be giving. Because when you have a blind audition, this happens every year, where they're like going 100% when really all they have to do is just stand there and sing until someone turns around and then give it all. So she learned that mistake. Chance got chills. He's amazing. Beautiful voice. That first note though. Sounds older than 15. Wish he was older than 15 so I could date him. Everyone else was mad that they didn't turn. Adam was excited. Adam was like, ha-ha! I beat you! It was awesome. Victor, the guy from Hungary. Well, originally from the United States, from Hungary, whatever. Nice beginning high note. Adam turned fast, gave everything, got 4 chairs. Adam knows that he lost after Pharrell turned. Adam fought hard. He fought really hard. And with a shocking pick of Adam. And I found out the reason why he picked Adam. He said Adam seemed so excited to work with him. That's why he picked Adam, even though he wanted to pick Pharrell in the beginning before this. Julie, unique voice. She doesn't have a range like she said, so no one turned, needs more practice. So she's probably gonna come back next season. Cole from Temecula moves you with his voice. You can tell how much passion he has in his voice. It's amazing how much passion he has. You can tell when Blake thinks he lost the battle when he brings up how many times he's won the voice. He's like, oh dang, I got anything. So I won the voice 4 times. Like, the only reason why Cole picked Blake was because Blake had Sonia from season 1 was also from Temecula, which he met. So, he should have picked like Pharrell or Adam. That would have been great too. Gwen turned fast for Alex. Fell in love with her unique voice. Has a very raw element in her voice, which is very, very nice. Chesley, range. The range was beautiful. She on Pharrell's team, like she should be. He's the only one that turned because, well, everyone's getting a little picky now. And just had a beautiful voice. It was amazing. Now to the twins. Why I picked them. They were twins. Harmonies are amazing. And they sound good separate. So I traded out my duet with the couple with them. Got 4 chair turn. Picked Adam. He had the last sentence, and he picked Adam. They picked Adam, which I am so happy about. Adam has a great team. I don't know what's going to happen in the battle rounds. It's going to be crazy. But that's my wrap up for The Voice. And Scream Queens, can't wait till next week. Tonight I am watching, tomorrow I am going to review Teen Mom 2 and Are You the One? So stay tuned for that. Love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!